That is still.
Alright, cool. So obviously we got Taze and we also had Russ. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So cool. What happened with Russ, bro? Because he's explained it.
Alright, cool.
So what's your side of it? He's explained.
Alright, cool. You can't really talk to him. But obviously, cool. Boom. Obviously, Russ was my brethren, innit? Through Taze. Obviously, when Taze, my cousin, he brought Russ around, a couple of his peoples and that. And then obviously, Russ was cool. Don't get me wrong, I met him once or twice before I actually done my bird, innit? And then cool. Man went to jail. I was in jail for nearly 2 years. And when I come out of jail, you're sure man love, innit? It was yo, Hunch, man made a tune now, man's up now, man's got peas now, kind of thing. Yo, already, I'm coming out, man's a hustler, I can't lie. I don't rely on no one, I lie, Seth. We don't rely on no one, we do things ourselves, innit? You get me? I've got older cousins that they're doing their thing, that helped man out when I came out of jail, you get me? So, obviously he's come out of jail. Obviously I'm doing shit with my older cousins and that, patterning up myself. I just done a bird, you get me? Come out, get my shit together kind of thing. And then, obviously Russ was shouting, man, yo, Hunch, yo, let me take you, get you some new garments, some things and that.
Just fresh
the
home
guys
shit.
talking about, no, let's go designer, If you know me, you know I don't really care about all of that designer shit. I'm in my night trackie, I'm in my Air Forces every day. That's me. Or my Jordans or whatever, you get me? Obviously, I love, he was my dog at the time, bro. Man told him, yo, cool, man's gone, get my things and that, whatever. I done the same thing he done for me the next day. For myself. So it's not a thing don't act like you done man a mad favour kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just our love, it's a friend thing, innit? So obviously man's gone, man's done that, whatever. And then he's my dog, innit, whatever. And then we were in a group chat together, innit? Man, group chat. And he must have told one of my brethren, yo, bantering, but he got a bit too comfy. One thing about him, he got a bit too comfy. I don't know if he thinks, in his area, that might have been calm, innit? But obviously in my area, we don't really do that shit. You should know the levels. He knows what's going on with my man's parents and that. So you shouldn't say certain things. So he told one of my friends, yo, suck your mother, rare. But on a serious thing. Even if it's not serious, my man's mum just passed away. He knew that.
There's no mum jokes.
There's no mum jokes.
And he was being serious, but
And he's being serious. It's not like he said about Addison. I said, oh shit, sorry, I forgot. I didn't know or apologise. Well, no, my man's talking about all of this mum shit. Talk about I'm smoking your mum, talking like that. Come on, bro, my man's come on, what you mean you're smoking his mum? Is his mum up or something? You get me? So obviously, boom. Obviously, my man, my man's talking like that. So obviously, from there, the man was like, bro, when we see this shoot, man's gonna, you get me? Whatever. We didn't say nothing to him though. Didn't say nothing like that. Because we don't need to chat. We don't need to let man know. We just know what we're on, kind of thing. You get me? So obviously, there was a little something going on, a show going on, whatever. He's come to the block, innit? But when he's come to the block, I wasn't there, innit? The couple of other people was there, I don't want to say names and that. A couple of other people was there, and then man were telling me, yo, my man's there, my man's coming, kind of thing. And I was like, alright, cool. I just said, alright, cool. I know what my niggas are on, I know what my people are on. I don't need to talk. We know you kind of thing. From there, obviously, something happened, boom, boom, boom. I don't know about all this. All his friends were there watching. There was none of this little blood brother was there watching. Where that's like Sav watching me as his older brother. Stuff happening to him, and not saying a word, which is impossible. But shit like that, and then obviously, boom, stuff happened. But we didn't want to do that. I wanted a thing like that. Even after that, man said to him, yo, G, stop, don't do the internet thing. At the end of the day, we were friends. You said the wrong thing. It had to happen. Let's just keep it between us and let's try to resolve it. Did I not say that, Sam? Boom, after that.
I'm on a CBO, G, I can't talk.
Yeah, he can't talk. Alright, cool. After that, boom. Yeah, boom. My man's like, fuck that. Verbal. You get me? All of that thing. And then boom, obviously, man was like, alright, cool. After that, he started doing, I woke up the next, I said, whatever you do, cool, you can give me verbal, say whatever you want to me, don't go to the internet. That's one thing. 2 days later, man's waking up in the next morning, man's brother's waking me up and that, bro, man, I took a crud on the net. Yeah, I was on conditions them times as well, all of these things. My man was capping on the net, fam. Ridiculously, bro. I couldn't believe what he was doing, bro. Like, I couldn't believe what he was doing, innit? Obviously, at the end of the day, like, it's either you go to the net with the truth or don't go to the net at all. He went to the net capping. You get me? Obviously, man was on the thing where, like, man was, I couldn't just ignore that because man was getting verbal from his fans. You're forgetting, he blew up. He blew up now. He's a big artist. Man, who am I? I'm no one. Man's getting verbal. Like, people think a man's snake man's friend and that. Like, come on, bro. It's not a snaky thing, bro. It's a principle. You get me? You know what I mean? Boom. Where it happened, whatever. Alright, cool. I responded back, whatever. I went jail.
What for that? For responding?
I went jail for responding, and
Is that what you was talking about earlier? Basically, that.
yeah.
Oh.
I went jail, me and him, me and my brother, I went jail for responding, and of what happened to my man. I told the police, what are you talking about? We're friends. That was a publicity stunt. You get me? Like, what are you talking about? Obviously, which it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And obviously, my man's like, oh. My man's giving me hand. My man's like talking. I don't know what he's saying. That he's like, I'm trying to do this publicity stunt thing. He's talking about, nah, rot in jail, stay in jail. I'm saying, gee, are you joking? Like, you get
crazy,
me?
yeah.
I'm saying, bro, what you talking about? We're friends, bro. What you talking about? Like, police came to him. Said, look, what did he not do anything to you? I don't want to talk to you guys. Move. What you had to say was no. They never done nothing. It would have been fine. No, you wouldn't meant to stay, whatever. But obviously, man came out, whatever. Obviously, Sav lost the whole thing. I was on tag for 2 years for that. Finally bust it. It's gone in the past and that, whatever. But like, it's just the whole, like, you know what I mean? It's just about respect. Like, man will never do that, innit? Like, you should know certain things, like certain people, like, don't, like, the man them, you see our banter, like me, Sav, like, all the man them's banter, it's different to any other banter, bro. Like, if you saw our banter, you'll probably think, fucking hell.
You're going crazy on that.
Yeah, like, you're talking mad on my life. Like, you'll probably say that. But at the end of the day, it's like, you don't, like, you wouldn't understand our banter. You're not in our circles, you wouldn't understand our banter. But it's like, he thought he was in our, like he was, like, one of us. Like, he was CGM. And he could say certain things. Like, come on, bro. So he went a bit too far, like, with the whole mum thing.
Like, even you, man, wouldn't have said that, basically.
I would have never said that.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? Why would I talk about my friends' dead, like, relatives, bro? You're right, but I'll never do that. You get me? Come on, bro. You know how to joke with your friends, bro. You get me? At the end of the day, you know how to joke with your friends, innit? And at the end of the day, I'll never take it that far and ever, like, disrespect something like that, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's my, like, all man's circle, like, that's man's brothers, you get me? At the end of the day, his relatives are, like, they're my relatives. If something happens to him, he's gonna bang her, I'm gonna bang her with him, kind of thing. So come on, bro, like, you get me? That's just disrespect at the end of the day. But yeah, that's how it is. But obviously, he's different, innit? A man clocked that. And Taze clocked that. And he was at Taze. Taze didn't say nothing, you know? Taze didn't say
Taze weren't involved in it at all, on it?
No, Taze wasn't involved.
I think that's what he was trying to say.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, that.
Taze didn't know what was going on. Only us knew. But look, Taze is a real nigga, bro. Taze didn't know what was going on. If Taze knew what was going on, he would have never told Russ to come to the block.
Yeah.
Now, that's one thing about Taze. Taze would have never told Russ to come to the block. None of that shit. He would have never told him come to the block, bro. Taze has told him come to the block. None of the man them told him what's going on. Because we knew he wouldn't have told him to come to the block. So we was thinking, fuck that. Let's not tell Taze. Because that's Taze's dog, bro. Bro, my man's come to the, like, Taze tried to stop it, bro. He's the only one that tried to stop it.
Only one.
No one else tried to stop it. He's the only one that said, what you man on? What you man on? Stop. No one else tried to stop nothing, bro. So, like, you want to talk on Taze. Even after that, Taze was angry with us, bro. Taze didn't chat to man, bro. I can't lie. Like, he didn't chat to man, bro. You get me? Like, he was upset, bro, because we didn't tell him. Because he didn't want to be there. He didn't want to be there in that situation. But obviously, we didn't tell him because we knew we would never see my man. And obviously, bro, like, my man started acting Taze on the internet. You set me up, you set me up, you set me up. Brother, like, come on, bro. That's meant to be your dog, bro. Like, your right hand. How are you going to think your right hand's going to
Yeah, they should have had a conversation separate. It's not an internet thing,
Like, it's not an internet thing. My man should have called him and said, yo, bro, like, I feel like you were rare and spoke separate. Not the internet thing, bro. Like, I'm never going to think any of my dogs is going to do that to me. If I actually think that's my dog, I'm going to shout at him personally and say, yo, bro, I think that. I'm not going to go to the internet. My man actually thought, because obviously my man's family and that, he thought that man, like, come on, bro, it's not adapting. You get me? At the end of the day, Taze didn't know what was going on. You get me? No one told him nothing. That happened. He tried to stop it. He's the only one that tried to stop it. None of his brothers, managers, other old people tried to stop it. You get me? Like, no one tried to stop nothing, bro. He's the only one. So don't say to him that he tried to set. He didn't do nothing, bro. He didn't know what was going on at the end of the day. That's it, innit? You get me? And obviously, my man tried to at him on the internet. My man was shocked. I told him, see, that's not your dog, bro. I shouted at him, I said, that's not your dog. Because if that's your dog, he would have never thought you would do that to him. Simple. Boom. From there, he knew. And then from there, bro, you get me? Because at first, that Taze, like, he was kind of distanced himself. You get me? And then when he saw how fake my man was moving towards him, he clocked, this guy's a fake nigga, bro. And then boom, you get me? But that's literally it, bro, I'll be honest.
Cool.